Now the next map will be Wyvern Mirror. It's at the middle of the ROM hack. And it's not the beginner easy maps, but a bit on the difficult side. And we decided to play this one because we wanted to showcase air units. And Meow, did you pick a CO for this one already?
So I've not thought too much about the CO we want to go with, but if we're going to be playing on a map with air units, I don't just want to go with Juno because snow is probably going to be too much for the AI to handle. I mean, what do you think about Narshan?
Well, I personally dislike playing with a defense disadvantage. So Juno is more of my style. But there's also the third air unit specialist, Miredi. But she's more of a
She's kind
weird
of a
air
fox
fox
hybrid.
hero.
Yeah.
I didn't know that much about Advanced Wars back then to know that Fog of War and air units are the worst mix ever. So she's like Veilon from Days of Ruin with the defense boost, but at the same time she gets Sonja's piercing vision. Yeah, you have
Well,
to play very carefully with her despite that.
well, if you want to go with then I'll agree to it then.
So we could go with her. Now, originally her gimmick was that she would make it snow, but snow would slow her as well. And I think it was adjusted to not completely slow.
Yeah, I remember the first version of the hack I played, it did slow the ground units, and I suggested a change to that because it was a bit counterintuitive to have it slowing your own units.
So what this now says is basically brain styles will cost 2 movement points for ground units, but otherwise it will stay like in clear weather. So I think both woods and plains will cost 2 movement points or something like that. And her power was to make it snow and be immune to it. This one wasn't overhauled. Oh, and that passive movement boost is nice. And FRAM just boosts anything with knight in its name. It will give movement as well. Okay, which player do you want to be first?
So turns, I guess I'll pick the first turn then.
Okay. So my record was 20 turns with Echidna.
Right, so we've got bases over here and here. And then the airport's there, so we want to grab that as soon as possible. So I think we'll get a rogue.
Yeah, it's initially not an air map.
And then the AI is probably going to be going down this way. So we do want to get that move on and grab that quickly.
And how about we switch playing every 2 turns now instead of every turn?
Sure, works for me.
Then we could see each other's strategies more.
Okay, I like that.
think Ephraim's music transferred well, but this music from the Fire Emblem 6 game is a bit weird sounding. It's like it's missing something.
Yeah, I think what it is some notes don't hold as long as they should do, like they do in the original soundtrack.
Yeah,
So there's occasionally bits where it just feels empty.
Yeah, that might be it. I manually reconstructed the sound tables. So I extracted every sound sample and then inserted into the advanced source ROM. It took quite a long while.
I was going to say that sounds like a lot of work.
Let's see. This is quite a complex map as well. I wouldn't go for these because they will just get taken, so I will be going for these two instead. We have to watch out for this, and I will talk about it later when we will see the units. And there's nothing here to fight for. No bases, so I would just focus on setting up the anti-units as fast as possible. Terms. So usually when you pick Juno, most maps will turn to random weather. This one keeps the clear weather. That's a paladin already.
Okay, interesting build order from the AI. Built 2 transport units and then went straight to a paladin.
And I want to get this first. Think another knight would be useful here.
Yeah, we've still got plenty of cities to capture.
It depends on where that moves. It could either be an aggressive AI or a property structuring AI, but I think it's the aggressive one. We can get that base at least. And what's your take on Fire Emblem 6?
FE6 is actually my favourite one out of all the GBA games. It's not a popular opinion, but it is mine. I think it's just the right level of difficulty because I find FE8 to be too easy, and then FE7 is usually on the easier side, but then you just have some ridiculous difficulty spikes and nonsense moments like Battle Before Dawn where you can just die because Zephyr gets killed and it's completely out of your control. So I know FE6 has plenty of nonsense moments as well, like the ambush spawns, but personally it's my favourite. What about you?
I did like FE6 as well. What I dislike about it is the ridiculous map size. So when you are spending 5 turns just moving units and nothing else happens, that's horrible game design. But aside from that, I liked its atmosphere. And the westernized chapter is my favorite one. This whole yellow faction in the Fire Emblem Wars hack is dedicated to the westernized chapter. Or, sorry, not the yellow, the green one.
Yeah,
with Geese Gonzalez and the others.
Yeah, yellow is split between Ilya and Sakai, isn't it?
Yes, that's the next chapter. Do you like this color scheme? It's not just yellow but orange as well. I think I
Mhm.
think I nailed it. I just like the color aesthetics here. But I didn't have a clear plan in mind.
Yeah, I think the colours work well for this hack.
I
Because I know
might...
the red is like a slightly
Sorry.
darker tint than the normal orange star units.
I might even add it to Advanced Wars.
Right. Can get a dragon,
Yeah,
and I
so
know how much the AI hates fighting dragons. It's not very good at fighting them, so I will get one of them.
red dragons are like the heavy tanks of the game. Yeah, we might lose that.
Yeah, the rogue is gonna die, unfortunately.
So there's the red dragon and the ocean dragon. It was a cut unit from Fire Emblem 3, and it has the same characteristics as the battle animation for the ice dragon, if you remember that.
Yes, I've seen the ice dragons before, yeah.
Yeah, I used its battle animation, and this unit itself is a weak indirect unit, which is like a sub, it can dive. And at the same time it's an anti-air indirect. So it will take care of capture units and other indirects as well. But it's mostly an anti-air indirect. It has very large movement and a large vision to complement it, even larger than its range. It's 2 to 5 and 6 vision, as can be seen here. And as all subs, it will use up 5 fuel while it stays submerged. But unlike subs, it can be attacked by ground units. It's just that when it's submerged, it will have more defense. The only unit which ignores this extra defense is the Corsair.
Yeah, ocean dragons are a bit of an oddball unit, but they are interesting and can be quite powerful when used correctly. So I do quite like them.
So we will lose this one.
Yeah, I think I might just want to build a knight from where that rogue is, just to kill the paladin.
It has 4 movement. That movement type. So land B movement, it will cost 2. So I can drive the paladin here, because this will be the best terrain to attack from.
Mm-hmm.
It will destroy this, and then the armor knight can strike it from one of these tiles. Unfortunately, I can't make this move to a closer square, because I want to keep it around these properties. And we need a replacement course there as well. And nothing else is coming this way. Oh yeah, and ocean dragons can't strike through hard armor. In the tutorial I ironically called this an upgraded armor knight. Some people found it funny.
Get what you're going for. Obviously, have the similar role of being a defensive unit, but yeah, hearing it as an upgraded armor knight and it being a dragon is a bit weird, but I understand the intention.
There I was thinking about keeping the Ocean Dragon here for a turn by offering it up. But I need both of these to get rid of the Paladin, so I will just keep it here.
Yeah, Corsairs can take shots from Ocean Dragons fairly well, but I wouldn't have it sitting on the base. I prefer it to move out as well, because then you can attack it. Because the dragons can attack the Ocean Dragons, can't they?
Yes, they can, but as I said, they will deal less damage if they are submerged, or if the Ocean Dragon is submerged. The other dragon will deal less damage. Okay, it didn't move as far. It just moved to attack the closest unit, so I think it will have the aggressive AI. I miscalculated that, but anyway. Now, this won't send it back, but at least I did manage to delay the Ocean Dragon. So I will place this here now. I don't want to take damage with the capture units, so I will spam out another Corsair, especially because of these units. Okay, this one is on the property securing AI, so it will alternate between these properties. 8 movement. It could come here as well.
It's fine with me.
So it only has
plenty of units to deal with it.
The Armor Knight will counter this. But fortunately we already have a good unit here. And I would save up for a better unit now.
I agree.
We could even get a hero next turn.
Yeah, that Pegasus is dead. These do good against Corsairs, don't they? I think they do good against most units, actually.
Yeah. They're not good against heroes.
Yeah, so if we build a hero from there, then we can guard our Corsair. Right, that is just outside of range.
You can even destroy that Pegasus with the other Corsair.
Yeah. As you said before, the Ocean Dragons don't do good against armored units, so even if we send our dragon in, it should be safe.
Yeah. And if you give that a target, then you can distract it so your dragon can reach it.
Might not kill. Okay, we'll do this then. Okay, these aren't one-shot social knights, do they?
No, they don't. They only one-shot the capture units. But those two combined could. Or you planned on already wounding it, I see.
Right, and we'll get the hero here. Ready for the Wyvern Knight. Over here, just save again.
That's usually what you need to do.
Yep.
It's no use wasting money on units you don't need. And we're already losing a lot of units.
Oh, they've got a bishop. Right, we can make it snow, but that's not really going to do anything for us. In this hack, you only get the 10% defense, don't you? You don't get any offense.
That's right.
Well, what I think I will do is I'll still use it, because then this Pegasus Knight can't attack. And it's a pretty cheap power as well.
I didn't want to make it 2 stars.
Right, and then you can't do much. Okay. That's a bit of a problem. You think we should back off then?
Yes, we would lose a lot of units. So see, I did say this was a difficult map. You can't just rush in.
Right, that's about the best we can do there. And here, we can't go and grab this now, because the snow is blocking this from attacking whatever we build from here.
It's already a lot of units lost, and this will be lost as well.
Will it? You can kill the Pegasus and then escape with the Corsair.
We can't kill it. And it will reach next turn because of the power.
I forgot about that, yeah.
Okay. We can't do anything here. We might as well restart.
Okay.
Or am I the only one who thinks this?
Oh, we're definitely in a bad spot here.
We can't rush this. We need indirect support.
I think if we get the airport as well, that will help immensely.
It's very difficult to get the airport. And that's
we
by
got unlucky
design.
because the Paladin was aggressive AI. If it's on the city following AI, then we'll get it for free. We can also build 2 Corsairs to guard the unit that's going to capture the airport.
Okay, then I will start this time.
Right, so we'll get the Corsair then, just in case.
And Corsairs can cross those reefs without a penalty if you check it with the R button.
They can cross sea tails too, but they have a movement penalty on those.
Yeah, I did this on purpose.
Right, well, I'm going to get a second Corsair then, because if this does come for our rogue, then we can guard it. Then I'll just save, because we've got enough capturers here.
Yeah, on the first try we bought too many. Now that's a different AI.
That works for us.
Yeah, and it's better to get the airport first because we can just supply ground units from this base.
And now that we don't have to deal with the Paladin, our Corsairs can go in and harass any ocean dragons that get built as well. What do you think about buying a sister?
Yeah, I was thinking that too, but now that we can reach this, it's not that important. A sister will be useful if we have an ocean dragon of our own, though we could just get a bishop to supply it. I want to save up for an ocean dragon first.
Yeah, okay.
It's already coming.
It might get the defensive AI, where it follows infantry again. But we do have 2 coursers in
3.
range, and they're coming as well.
Okay, it's going after those properties.
Yeah, that works out very well for us.
I think it's your turn.
Yeah.
And this works out with the one... which one is that? With the one rogue and one knight setup. I didn't calculate this, but it just turned out you can reach both of them. And this is another example to show that you don't need to spam capture units, because they're not walls in this game.
So, do you think we should put the Ocean Dragon here? Or
Yep.
over here? Yep.
Into the center.
Yeah, because this Pegasus Knight might fly into range.
You could even lock down that airport. I think this is why I made this pass here.
Right, we don't have enough for a red dragon. I think if we get just a social knight for now, just to clear out the infantry. Or do we need something for the armor knight?
I wouldn't go for a social knight. The paladin
get
is
fighter.
much better.
Oh, yeah, we can get paladin as well. But there is a armor knight. I mean, we do have corsairs. Okay, yeah, I'll get a paladin then.
And the Wyvern knight can clear that armor knight. And the paladin as well.
Right, they've not built any ocean dragons this time.
I think the AI does build some counter units, but it's not as pronounced as in the other Advanced Wars games. Was that a good idea?
Hmm?
I think you overextended a bit, because there's air units coming from the other side.
It's fine, because these are just stuck down here.
Well, you can stay put with the Ocean Dragon, because the Wyvern Knight will go for that fort now, at least.
Right, I'll put the rogue here. Well, probably not, because there's paladin coming, so we need to get out of there. Do we get around Pegasus?
I'm not very sure about that either.
Because if we save We can get a Wyvern Knight of our own. So what about a Pegasus Scout then?
Not even that.
Okay.
I wouldn't, because we don't really need these properties. It's more important to fight off all these strong units.
Right, so
If we want to counter that paladin, a Wyvern Knight is good, but overall if you want to get rid of the air units which are more problematic, the other Wyvern, the Black Wyvern, is more important. And those, or that can't be attacked by most units. It's like a fighter, but also like a strike fighter.
okay, well, we do have a lot of income and funds built up already.
We do need more indirect support as well.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to have a Wyvern Knight to deal with that. So this will just get Hunter then.
That could work.
And then knowing the AI, if this does attack Corsair, well, it depends on which one it's going to attack. We'll leave this there then.
And do you think 4 ammo for the Ocean Dragon is enough? I didn't want to give it too much.
Yeah, so they're obviously a very strong unit because they can hide, and you'll know how good the AI is at battling hiding units. So having it be kind of restricted in how much it can spam is definitely one good way of balancing it. Of course, you can just interact that ammo limitation by playing as Merlinus and just refueling your ammo.
But only Merlinus can do that. As you can see, if you want to get a perfect score, it takes a lot of thinking. I'm playing very defensively right now.
Okay. That's a bit of a problem, that Black Wyvern. Do have an Ocean Dragon to shoot out of the sky though.
I think I will give this one up as bait.
Yeah, it makes it easy to predict where the Black Wyvern's going to go, and we can shoot it with our Ocean Dragon.
And I'm not sure about giving up these.
I mean, the Armor Knight is probably not going to attack the healthy Corsair. It might attack the weakened one.
And I will get this now. Okay, this was good. That was painful. And you can slow down the air units.
Yep, we have the counter.
We should time it to counteract the other power.
There is a dragon coming our way though. We do have a bishop. What we'll do is bring the paladin back to heal. And we don't need to have our bishop standing back. It's just these knight units that get the boost, isn't it?
That's right.
Yeah. So we can predict that to go there.
Don't expose that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put it in range.
Even a knight can harm it quite well. That could work. And this AI isn't configured to stay out of your range. So you will see openings. That is why he starts with a lot of income. And that Wyvern can also counter those two heavy units.
I do need to pull these guys back, otherwise they're going to get eaten by a dragon.
I would repair that 8 HP on the city where the rogue is.
Yeah, the rogue is, yeah.
The
So
rogue
we've got
could
the
be
rogue.
joined.
Yeah, go over here and then join. So put it on this tile where that Corsair is then.
You could even keep the Ocean Dragon there by offering one of the Corsairs. It would only take like 1 or 2 HP damage.
True, true. Put it on the mountain as well.
Could you repeat that?
We can put the Corsair on this mountain as well.
I don't want that. I wouldn't want focus firing on it. Because Ephraim's Pegasus Knights have defense boosts.
Well, we're gonna snow, aren't we? Or are you gonna use that next turn? Probably more useful next turn because we can just get out of range with this Pegasus Knight for now. Yeah, so I'll hold up on using the bow then. So it is one movement, isn't it?
That's right.
So in that case,
and the next turn we will do enough damage to charge it.
right, we'll have the Corsair go there then. That should be fine, shouldn't it? This formation.
I'm still thinking what to do with that Corsair there.
Well, I'm definitely going to be buying a Wyvern Knight then, unless you've got any other plans.
A Wyvern Knight could work, though it wouldn't counter that Corsair there. And the Red Dragon could counter it. But the Wyvern Knight is also very useful.
Yeah, they can get into the fight straight away. So we'll build that one then. Right, and we did build a sister.
And now we could go for the fort with that sister. That one, I think you should keep it around, because you will need to get rid of that ocean dragon, but not this time because we are delaying it for a turn. But
So
the
just
next
put it here
turn,
then?
I'm not very sure about that either. We need to check where the other units might move, because up here it won't be very useful, but down south there's many air units.
I mean, we've got counters for air units coming our way this way. So I think I will just do that then. Because then it might be able to get in range of hitting the Ocean Dragon. If he decides to stay on the fort, because we are gating it in with this.
Although the infantry might attack it from the forest. That's why I'm not very sure about that movement.
I mean, how much damage did they do? Is it like 2 damage?
It's around 2.
Yeah. I think we can take that. Right.
I'm just overall not a fan of cheap damage.
That's everything we've moved. Okay. In turn.
That was good.
Okay.
Okay, the infantry didn't attack it. I think it's still your turn.
Yeah. I was just thinking. So
Now the Black Wyvern can strike that dragon. And even prevent it from the road.
yeah, it stops it from moving. Okay, well we're definitely going to be using power here because Ephraim's going to get his power.
Yeah, you can use it right now.
We need to do this?
Not really.
Oh, other units.
I
Yeah.
think it's more important to keep the ocean dragon supplied. Because then we can use it to hunt for the bishop as well. Can that wyvern reach?
This one.
Yes, yeah. It can reach the Pegasus.
Yeah. So use this and then one of the Corsairs. Then we can move the Ocean Dragon up.
At first we need to secure these bases. I would want to get that fort, and then we could even mostly ignore the south and push toward the east from up here. The 9 HP Corsair can take care of the Armor Knight from the plains. Or it would... the dragon
It
would
is in
be...
range of the dragon, but it is a weakened dragon.
And I would definitely repair the other one.
Right, so are we sending this ocean dragon up to get fueled then? It's only got 26 fuel left.
You can bring the sister over and that as well.
True, yeah.
Or you can keep the bishop there to assist with the push to the east. And that would be
I want the
even
bishop
better.
here, so we can shoot the dragon next turn.
When you played this map the first time, how hard was it for you?
Well, when I did my original playthrough, I was going for the cheese strat, so it did take a few attempts to find something that actually worked.
Where can that sister move? I think it would
she's
be
not-
outside the range of that.
Yeah, so we can put her here.
Then make it just move the maximum. And next turn it could even reach the ocean dragon. What? How many tiles can it move?
What?
The sister.
Oh, the sister.
If you went down by the villages, what's its max movement? Because then we could move that ocean dragon south a bit. We can use the sister to supply to the next turn.
So horse is 3, so that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we can put the ocean dragon here.
And that could work. And it might be able to strike at the bishop next. Or we can move it one tile forward the next turn to lock the airport down. We will still have time.
You want to keep this paladin repairing then?
Definitely.
Yep. And then I don't think we need a Pegasus, because that's not going to be very effective against what's coming our way.
There's
should I just
more
save them?
air units. We could get another back Wyvern, for example, the next turn.
Yeah, so I think we'll just save.
And get a replacement rogue, perhaps, to join it with the other one.
Okay. Yeah, fairly cheap as well. What are we doing with this guy then?
And move it backwards to have it join.
Yeah, just get a bit of cash out of him.
And let's see. Yeah, I think that would be okay for now. These are quotes from the games, by the way. I didn't write them. A light FE8 story too.
It's a little short from my tastes compared to the other Fire Emblem games, because I think part of the way they designed it is that you're supposed to play both Erica and Ephraim's stories, and if you only do one of the halves, it does feel a bit lackluster.
And this way it can strike both. It's
Well
even
done.
running out of fuel.
The Wyvern Knight's going to be repairing for one more turn because it'll get up to 9 HP, so we can just shoot it at the sky next turn.
We might not be able to get this space, we will see. And this one is not protecting anything. This one could end up staying here if we give it a target to shoot.
Just do another Corsair in range.
Because I don't want to bait it either. And it is protecting the ocean dragon from here. I do want to bait it out now. I want this ocean dragon to move forward as well. Well, I did mess that one up, but anyway.
I mean, the ocean dragon's got nothing to shoot, so it should move off the base, and then we can uncover it and shoot it.
So I will leave this alone, but protect the HQ. And I overall want to move this as far away as possible. So this will just move here and get resupplied as well. 9 HP would be enough, so I will move this in. This can get repaired. Although, if this doesn't move that forward, it would be better to keep it here.
Yeah, I think it's alright to move it out now it's got 9 HP. Might be quite useful in getting rid of the ocean dragon. Because we do need to use 1 unit's turn just to reveal the dragon if it moves off and dives.
I will do this just to reach those bases quicker. Ah! I miscalculated again.
Well, I mean, you've just baited it into range of our unit.
But
The
now
ocean
I
dragon.
won't get the base.
It's fine.
Though I wouldn't be able to either way because of that Corsair.
Is that Black Wyvern in range to shoot the Wyvern Knight?
It is.
It is, yeah. See, so what you thought was a mistake actually worked out to be genius.
It's a multi-purpose move. And this one didn't move out, so it might have gotten AI2, which is set to follow landers, so it has no target, so it won't move at all.
That's a bit of an oversight, considering that there is no transport unit in this hack for
Right.
sea.
Didn't know it back then, that's how this AI works for naval units only. Let's see what else is here. There's no unit which can contest this.
Yeah, so I would just have the...
This is safe
Knight.
to do.
Yeah, Wyvern Knight can go and hit the Ocean Dragon from the south tile. There is a Corsair there. Yeah.
I can take this one. And now the AI won't build another one except from here, but it's very far away. We need to do something about this.
Yeah. Down there, I think getting maybe Hunter might be fine, because then we don't need to take counter-attack damage from the unit that's trying to cap the HQ.
I'm thinking about joining these two. Just to get more money.
I mean, we can afford anything we want this turn, but for future turns, might work out. Yeah.
Let's see. This needs to be dealt with. I will keep it around and instead try this. Let's see. No, that won't work.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a Pegasus Knight there.
And do this instead.
Yeah, that should be fine.
There's nothing else we can buy. It's your turn now, it seems.
Right.
That Pegasus can't strike that if I think it would be a worthy trade to trade it for the bishop, because it can one-shot the bishop.
I don't know about that. I just want to protect the HQ, because there's quite a lot of units coming this way. We do have the Pegasus Knight as well to...
That's what I meant, to trade the Pegasus for the bishop.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's very cost effective and we haven't lost anything yet.
And then you can shoot you down. Okay.
We're just in time.
We do need to use that then, because there's a paladin coming as well. Right, we've got the Black Wyvern for this Pegasus.
Are Black Wyverns too strong?
They are pretty good at dealing damage to most units. So I'm not quite sure I'd say they're too strong, but they're definitely on a similar level of power to bombers, in that they are hard to kill and they deal a lot of damage. So yeah, they're very good, but I wouldn't call them overpowered, because they can quite easily be countered by cheap units as well. Right, so
So the damage sister is escorting a damaged rogue. I wanted to join it with the other rogue. But overall I want to storm that fort on the right side. Because then we can just win easily. Yeah, there's a lot of strong units down there. The Corsair and the Paladin together are very strong.
So Wyvern Knights do pretty good against armors, don't they? Yep, okay. So we can block this Dragon Tower, or whatever it's called, in this hack.
And I think you can damage that Corsair as well. But not with that, I wouldn't.
Oh, with the Paladin?
Yeah. Because Paladins don't strike each other for 5 damage, but only for 4.
I mean, he's going to get an attack boost.
You can try killing it as well. But otherwise I wouldn't attack from the road. Only if I wanted to
I want to
kill
do
it.
this. Because now that the Corsair is dead, there's nothing that can hit our Black Wyvern.
Yeah.
We can refuel it as well this turn.
And you can use it to block the road from the second Paladin down there.
Yeah, if we attack from here.
That's much better.
Right, there is this Black Wyvern, but I mean Wyvern Knight, but we've got the Corsair.
Why not attack from the village?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that as well. Oh, that killed.
If it hadn't, then that would have joined. Yep. We're close to winning it now, I think.
Yep. So, do you want to get another Black Wyvern or Wyvern Knight?
It depends on what's down there.
Down here.
So that Corsair counters everything. I would reinforce that HQ with another indirect unit.
I mean, you can't cross the mountains this turn.
Or even a hero from there could help.
I think that's a bit overkill. I think we just need like a fighter down here, then we win.
That could work.
There is a rogue coming, but we've got the hunter as well.
Yeah, fighter. We could replace the Pegasus as well.
Yeah, that could work.
Because the AI will be replacing the bishop. And it's a free one-shot every time.
Right, and then I'll save the rest of my money. Or do we need to add our technique score?
We haven't lost anything yet.
No, yeah. I mean,
Another Ocean Dragon could help as well. Or another Paladin next turn.
I think I'll just get one knight as an insurance against losing too many units. Save the rest of the money.
Oh, I don't see yet how we can win in 5 turns. That can reach the indirect unit if you attack from there. It has
Oh yes,
4
so we go from
movement.
here. Yeah. So here instead. Right, did they build a bishop anywhere? No.
But they did build an armor knight from up there. That could be problematic.
We've got a bishop.
And there's the Wyvern knight as well.
Yeah.
I would lock that base down now.
This one.
The other one.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Or from the other side. To prevent it from reaching your forces and then just storm it. With the sister perhaps.
Good work.
I think we will need to make way for the HQ as well. It depends on what's around.
Right, this is running out of ammo again. But it has done a good job so far. Also, it's a little tricky to get rid of. And red dragons can't attack black wyvern, so fine to just
But there's the
cross these.
Corsair.
Yeah. But I'm thinking I'm just going to use my own Corsairs and the Paladin. As we can kill the enemy Paladin, I believe.
You can send it back to repair with that.
True. I want to kill it so we can attack the Corsair here and here with the Paladin and our own Corsair. Because they would have no counters if we put our black weapon here to stop the dragon from moving up. So I think I'm going to do that then.
Okay, the Pegasi will join now. You could even block with the sister. I mean, block the other sister with your sister.
Yeah.
That's a strategy.
Mm.
Just be careful about losing it, because it will count
Yeah.
as 2 losses.
Because there's a
You can't
black wyvern in
destroy
range.
that with the Corsair.
Yeah, we got the Corsair for that. Okay, that shouldn't be a threat anymore.
Yeah. Now it's in repair mode. That's even better.
Right, so you head down this way.
Or you can distract that Corsair with your capturing infantry if you go for a tower. Never mind, you
Can't
can't
reach.
reach.
They're not in range either.
Yeah, but I would use the other sister to go for the HQ the next turn. That's a given. And the bishop needs to move as far as possible to lock down that base. And
Yeah.
for that you
So-
need to move.
What I'm thinking then is if we put our sister here, just to block anything from being built here, and then if we drop off the rogue, just to get rid of it, and then load up another unit,
Though,
we can go for the HQ.
if you don't block the dragon tower, I think it's likely that another ocean dragon will be built. And that's
Yeah,
far
another one.
better than anything else the AI could build.
Yeah, but I want the AI to build a unit down here.
And that's a valid point. Then, yeah, that could work then.
Alright, so this can't hit anything on here, so
And it won't be a one-shot from there. I would drop that unit. No, sorry. If you drop it, then the AI won't strike it. You have to keep it inside.
can't reach here. There's nothing that can attack it.
But APCs are deprioritized. The Corsair will attack something else now if you drop it.
That is true, but then we can't load.
You can use the other sister to go down.
We do have that one up
And
there
it's
as well, don't
safer.
we? Yeah. Okay, we'll do that then.
And the other rogue and the hunter can get rid of that Corsair.
Once it can sit here, yeah. Then the rogue go here.
Yep.
Right. So we've got this fairly locked down. I think just a single knight should secure this area now. Then
Or a social knight there and a Wyvern knight from here.
I think a social knight's a little overkill. We've got plenty
Could
of
be.
units. Yeah, I'll just buy one knight then. I've got this guy as well.
Did we lose anything yet aside from that Pegasus? No.
No, just that one.
We're doing well then. Let's see. So they didn't join. And they didn't build anything from here. What did they build then? Ah, bishop from
Bishop.
here.
We got plenty of units to kill him there.
Then in that case, it would have been better to move this here,
Yeah.
or to keep it around here. But that bishop can be distracted with this. So one of them will move down.
And then the Wyvern Knight plus a Knight should do fairly good damage against that Bishop.
It depends on what's the priority. I want to block these down so I can unload on the HQ. And if the bishop strikes here, then that's good for us. But we need to get rid of this as well. So either I can get rid of both.
I mean,
with
won't the
keys.
bishop go after the capturing knight if you don't finish the cap?
This one. But then we might be losing units because then it will
I mean,
focus
you're gonna
fire
hit that
both.
You're gonna hit that with the Wyvern Knight, and we can block.
I can cripple this with the bishop.
Yeah.
And then the other bishop will hit this. This will go to repair here.
Yep.
This can move out of the way and do something important. I would just move it here.
Yeah, that should work.
And I will keep this around to join. This will capture here. It has one more shot. I can get the power score this turn. What's its income? I think it's better to get the power score the next turn. This is repairing. We need to get rid of this. But we can just trap it.
2 black wyverns to hit it for free as well.
We can do this too. I don't know where this is going, probably to repair from here. And in that case, it's better to block one of them. Or I can even block it here and then it will move on to the other one. So it won't be able to build another air unit. And then I can just get rid of it the next turn. This isn't that important. I need to get rid of those two instead.
Going those 2 Corsairs, what do you think?
I will combine them.
Yeah.
And I will block this so it can't secure that HQ.
That's good.
It will attack something, but not the sister because it's deprioritized. I can start capping here and then next turn I can even use it to cap here and distract. So,
and then you've got the Pegasus Knight to kill the bishop.
This Pegasus won't have anything to attack, so I will leave it here. Or can it reach there? No, it can't even reach there. I don't need to kill this yet, and this way the AI won't build another one.
That works.
I need to protect that. I think the AI could attack this one. I'm not against that.
Just build another knight, I guess.
Or a social knight to just clear
Yeah,
these.
that could be useful for power, yeah.
It's good for power score. There's no Corsair around here. So I can just come here and threaten something the next turn. And this could just kill something. Let's see. I will wound this so I can secure a power score next turn. or I will keep it around and then just
I think it
use
might be
it as
more
a
useful for
blocker.
going for the base, yeah.
It's better this way. So its only valid target is this one, and it won't attack here. This can just stay around. That's a transport unit. So next turn even this can kill this one. And I think I will get 3 more units total, just to make sure.
Yep, guarantee technique.
There's nothing else you can get. So let's just go with the most movement possible.
Yeah. Because we're about to end the map, so slower units aren't going to arrive in time.
Well, they did go for that. Yeah, because it couldn't attack the Corsair. That's even better.
Well, our Ocean Dragon's getting insane value.
Okay, so we lost 2 units so far. Even get here.
Alright, so this is our power score turn. And then we've got the Wyvern Knight to kill that one. You can come in and kill the Red Dragon. That works as well.
Even more units killed. And there's nothing else. It's completely locked down.
The bishop can shoot the other bishop, just to weaken it a bit.
Or I can just get one more.
Yeah, kill that, yeah. Because the bishop's not going to kill our knight in one shot. And then the combination of the hunter and the bishop will kill it next turn. Right, well we're good for speed and power, just need to make sure we don't lose on technique now.
And we completely choose this map basically. Oh, he didn't choose to attack.
Okay, well, if you want to see absolute cheese, you should watch my playthrough of this map, because I don't know how fast I beat it, but it was certainly faster than this. But yeah, this is pretty cheesy as well. Right, we can get that next turn. Nothing threatening you.
And that
I'm
unit
raging.
won't do anything because it's on the city and is guarding it now.
Yes, got the frozen AI thing, yeah. Right, send this down here now.
You have your own Wyvern there. But at this point I wouldn't even kill units.
Yeah, I don't want to give him too much charge.
Or the incentive to replace them.
Yeah.
Just get rid of that Pegasus and that's all.
Yeah, that's the only thing that threatens us now, yeah. Yeah, we'll do that then. Because nothing's going to hit this to the point that it would die. Didn't build anything here either, so like that.
You could have blocked both of them if you went
It's fine.
back to the tower. But it doesn't matter.
It's fine. Yeah, we've already won. Right, so we don't need to build anything, but just build a Pegasus, because then we can say we did buy one. Look, we built a mage. We actually used that unit.
No, we didn't. That was a productive turn.
Right, final check. So we've lost 2 units, so we're good on technique. We beat it in 20 days like your other attempt recorded. And we definitely got power, didn't we? Because we killed, I think it was about 5 or 6 units in that one turn.
Yep. It's 300.
Yep. Easy.
Mission complete.
So what did you think about this map?
As we saw, it's not too easy because when we did the first attempt, the paladin blocked us and things got a little hairy. But on the second attempt, we got a bit better RNG, and as you see, it wasn't too much of a hassle to get through it then. So, I do like that map. You get to use a combination of the air and sea units in that one.
We did have to think a lot. So this is why I say this isn't one of the easiest maps. You have to consider many positions. And overall it's ironic that Pegasi are not that useful. Their main purpose is clearing the bishop and perhaps interrupting captures, but there are better units for that purpose.
Yeah, they're not a super strong unit, but they are very cheap. Because if you compare them to B-copters, they're only, what, about 5,500, whereas battlecopters are 9,000, so they don't do a whole lot of damage to most units, but their matchups against knights and magic units like mages and bishops is very strong. So they're very fine-tuned units, but they're not too expensive either. So they're alright.
I might rethink them for the potential Fire Emblem Wars 2 hack. Because they could be over or underwhelming. Because many Advanced Wars players would expect a battlecopter and they don't get one. And I don't want to turn them into battlecopters, but make them a little more useful. Because most of the time you just win with Black Wyverns and some Wyvern Knights for support. That was my experience when I first tested it. And by the way, this map is called Wyvern Mirror, because if you look at it, it's somewhat like a wyvern's head, but flipped upside down. That was unintentional, but that's the image that it looks like.
I'm not seeing that, but I'll take you at your word.
The center part where we park the Ocean Dragon could be its eye.
Okay, I kind of see it now, yeah.
It's very obscure and
It's
abstract.
not like Ocean D range, where there's obviously something in the map.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you
an
can see the
Ocean
map
Dragon.
there.
And that wasn't on purpose either. I just wanted a big mountain surrounded by rivers in this snake-like pattern, like on that Fire Emblem 8 map with Ephraim. That was the inspiration. You know, the river one.
Yeah, yeah.
So accidentally it turned into the shape of an Ocean Dragon, and I ended up calling it Ocean Dragon Range.
Well, it works.
Okay, well, thank you for sticking with us now.
Thanks for watching.